Hello, my friends. It's Elisabetta from Italy, your watercolor friend. And today I have a new watercolor set to review with you. We will swatch it and then go through a sketch. I was contacted by Paul Rubens that sent me very kindly this set. It's 52 colors by Meiliang, which was perfect because I always wanted to try Meiliang, but this particular set is not available in Europe yet. And this set is only available in the US, Canada and UK, I think. I will write the links below in the information box, and I will also link products that are available, different sets by Meiliang that are available in Europe. Meiliang, you might know, it's the student grade, it's one of the student grade ranges by Paul Rubens. You know how much I love Paul Rubens. They are excellent colors, bit underrated. And I have always heard great things about Meiliang, which has an incredible value for the money, and apparently it's very good. I can't wait to swatch it. This is the box. It's 52 colors, and I will let you know what I think about having so many colors when you're a student, a beginner. I think it's great, and I will explain you my point of view. And these are the colors. There is not pigment information, but it says it is made of Arabic gum, finely ground with pigment. So it's pigment, no dyes, and I think we're going to see how good they are because I have seen some other videos. Filled for many times and dried naturally. It has high color concentration, good transparency, soluble in water and easy to dip. Usage. When the watercolor pen is used to dip the water into the color, wet the solid powder, and then paint and create. The flip can be used as a palette. So what are we waiting for? Let's open it. Let's open it right now. It's well packed. Yes, the parrot is typical of Meiliang. There is a little bump that I'm afraid Amazon that not always, there is little indentation, but it's very nice. So, it's not just a watercolor set. There is a swatch card. I have already prepared mine, and this is done with the, you see the glitters in it. It's beautiful. They have this glitter paper, Paul Rubens, that is really great. So cool. Here they have all the information. Oh, they have the pigment here. So this is great. They have the pigment exactly specified with the also I didn't think they did. So this is very good news. They have the pigments they use, and they also have the light fastness and the opacity. They have all the information, which is great. And these are the same images that you have for Paul Rubens company. So it's called this, I think this is the group, Shanghai Awen Painting Materials. They own Paul Rubens, but it's the same company. So this is the same company, which is a great assurance of quality, absolutely. And here it explains the production process, a bit what we read on the box. Pigments that are very pure, so great. Here we have watercolor paper. I think these are bookmarks. Wow, generous. And here are the colors individually wrapped. You see already this is a sign of quality because student grade doesn't come wrapped like this individually. They come already unwrapped. And these are wrapped one by one, and looks fantastic. Then you have a sponge, a brush, a beautiful brush actually. I always wanted a brush with this tip on the end to scratch. It looks great. Going to use it. pencils, B pencils, perfect, and the fine liner, 0.5. Water resistant, a great set. Let's swatch it. So let's just see the information that we have on the individual pans. Okay, let's just take one out. Okay, so just to show you how each individual pan is done, and they have the information in Chinese, but the pigment is in English, PY3, and also the light fastness stars. And the transparency information is in English. Let's open it. It says color carrier Arabic gum, color PY3, light fastness, light resistance. So they repeated the same information that you have in Chinese. You have them in English, transparency, half coverage. And here you have the name lemon yellow, both in English and in Chinese. And also you have a code 346, so that it's coded. So I will open them and I'll be back to you. Just one thing, they are very nicely poured. I think that I love this, the way they look. They look almost poured, not filled and not extruded, but poured as it says actually. And they look delightful. Well, I was quite challenged to fit them all. They're very snuggle, they look very neat. And one thing I would like to tell you is that they're quite sticky. They remind me of, you know, those Eastern Europe colors like White Night or Rosa Gallery. They have the same feeling. So they definitely poured and not extruded, and they are quite sticky, which is something that I adore in colors. It's usually a good sign with the sticky, very wet easily, but I don't know. Let's see. So I have written down the pigments. I don't know what to expect. For me, Paul Rubens has wonderful yellows and greens, beautiful blues, but it is slightly weaker in earth tones. Let's see if it is the same here. I don't know, I have the feeling it's going to be different. And I can't wait to swatch. Now I'm going to speed this up and I'll see you later. I will talk over the swatching because otherwise it takes too long. This is white, not much to say, it's not an opaque white. Then Hansa yellow light, good light fast pigment. Then New Gamboge. New Gamboge is a very lovely color with light fast pigments. Cadmium yellow medium. It's cadmium yellow medium, so it's good quality. PY83, a lovely good quality orangey yellow. Then I think there is a mistake here because it says PY51. I think it's PY151, nickel azo yellow. Beautiful color, so glad it's here. Then a beautiful orange, but the PO13 pigment is somewhat fugitive. PO62, typical from Paul Rubens, very beautiful. PO73, also very nice pigment. PO73 and PR112, it's light cadmium red, very lovely color for portraits. Vermilion, it's PR4, it's fugitive, so there are quite a few fugitive pigments, but they're all very beautiful. So it's more beauty than permanence. Scarlet's beautiful, great pigments, and Chinese red is also a very nice color, but not the most light fast on the market. Then permanent red is PR170. Chinese red, somewhat fugitive. Purple red, beautiful color, little fugitive. And then wonderful pigments. They have this series of quinacridone rose, great color to have, PV19. And then the same pigment in the purple version, purple lake, violet, almost identical, but nice to have. A true magenta, genuine magenta, great color, great pigment, very light, fast. PV3, it's beautiful violet, it's beautiful purple, but it's somewhat fugitive, so watch out. Deep purple is same pigment with ultramarine blue. I like the result, but PV23, dioxazine violet, great pigment. Cobalt blue, it's not the genuine cobalt blue, but it's very good imitation. It's light fast. Ultramarine is true ultramarine. And then manganese, they call it manganese blue, actually phthalo blue. Very nice color to have for sky. Then what they call sky blue, it's a phthalo cyan PB17 with white. Very lovely color, really lovely. And then Prussian blue, it's a color that I like and I use a lot. Then a lovely indigo, made with ultramarine and black, and the same combination in different ratio for Payne's Gray. The two colors are very often very similar. One is bluer, the other one is blacker, but very similar. Sea blue, it's a phthalo green and phthalo blue. Light turquoise, very pretty. It's phthalo green and blue, same combination in different ratio. Light cobalt turquoise, it's a phthalo, it's always an imitation, it's a hue. Yellow green, it's yellow and phthalo green. Lime green, always lovely color, it's phthalo green. Then it's going too fast. Hooker's green, beautiful convenience green. I really like them and very easy to use. And now an olive green. I don't have it in Paul Rubens. How lovely are these convenience green? So it's true. Phthalo green, great color to have for mixing. Hooker's green, and then yellow ochre. They call it natural yellow. It's quite transparent, very good. Light brown. How beautiful this is. It's a transparent red oxide. The earth colors are beautiful. PBR25, one of my favorite pigments. Great to have. Fired gold ochre. Indian red, a cooler brick red. Burnt umber, very nice, warm. The sepia is beautiful. And then two blacks. One for mixing, ivory black, and the other one more for true black, for more pitch black. And then the two metallic. And they are gold and silver. Wow, they're beautiful, beautiful, very pigmented. Okay, now I have swatched them all and I will make them dry. I have light which is slightly different from usual because it's very, very gloomy today. It's pouring with rain, so I had to switch on the artificial light. I hope it's okay. And I'm sure it will. And I'm impressed by this set. Really, we will draw our conclusions tomorrow. But wow, there are some really beautiful colors. The earth tones, they could be more extensive. It could have been slightly more extensive. They could have put maybe buff titanium, which I miss. There are some colors that are too similar. We will judge better when they dry, like these two violets or three purples. Maybe it's too much. And there is the reds. They very, very nice. The rose is nice. There are many yellows and oranges, which is really their strong point. The greens are beautiful, and I'm impressed really by this set. And tomorrow I will be back and do a sketch, hope with better light, and we will see these colors once they dry, and we will judge if they have a dry shift or if they stay beautiful. And this gold, wow, I'm really impressed. Also, I mentioned that I think that this is a nice, very nice set for a beginner, because beginners have to learn how to use watercolor, the use of water, the ratio color to water, the shadow, the light, the wash, a graded wash. They have to learn plenty of things, and maybe if you take away a task, which is mixing the right color, it makes it easier for them, and then they can learn how to mix color later when they are more advanced in using, when they're more familiar with the behavior of watercolor, because you know the watercolor is so unpredictable. You really need to get the hang of it with practice, a lot of practice, and then you will naturally learn how to mix colors. But such a nice array of colors, so pigmented, so saturated, will, I think, be an incentive for beginners to do well, because they see the results. They have the colors, they don't have to put too much attention on colors, but they can concentrate on watercolor and master the behavior of watercolor, which is quite difficult already, and then they can turn their attention in later when they're more advanced to color mixing. So I'm really, really impressed, and I'll see you tomorrow when everything is dry, and we'll try a sketch, and I can't wait because it looks so promising. I'm impressed. Wow, I hope this sketch was enough. You know, the first time you use a palette, because it is really the first time, first impression, it's not always easy to understand what color is where to the full potential, but it was a lot of fun. I think these colors don't get muddy at all. They behave very well. They're quite pigmented, and it was really fun. I would have loved to make a different type of sketch, also more like ink and watercolor. Maybe I'll do a quick one. Okay, I realized that my camera stopped when it should not stop. It didn't film where it should film, but at the end of the day, I tried to make a, you see here, quinacridone gold mixing nickel azo yellow with burnt sienna, and it came out very nice. I hate to film in front, to sketch in front of a camera, because I don't know why I get slightly embarrassed, so I don't like it very much. I don't want to keep you too long, so it's always very quick and very loose. The sketches that I do are here on YouTube are always very quick. Just I don't want to keep you a lifetime here, just to show you the potentiality of the behavior of colors on paper. I added some gold here, and because I wanted to try the gold, it's really nice, it's very opaque. Then I also used the pencil that they provided. It's very good pencil actually. The brush, I used the brush, and it does behave very, very well. I will add some gold just to show you how it behaves on paper. It's quite opaque. It's very pretty. Obviously against this yellow background, not that you see it very much, and you don't see the metallic on camera. Okay, here. It's a lot of, it's very opaque, it's very, very nice. Here. I'm not crazy about metallic, but I love caps with metallic, with the metallic edge. And here, not crazy about the shadow. I will try and do it better. Okay. Now it's wet, the gold, so it's not going to be easy. It's okay. I'm sure you understand the principles. Here is this sort of quinacridone gold that I mixed with nickel azuliel and Borsiena, and it came out very, very nice. And I like to just maybe add some of this quinacridone gold here to unify it, and that's it. This is my ink and watercolor. The pen is excellent, completely waterproof. It is this pigment liner. It is in the box. So this was fun. And the sky, the clouds, are something that really challenging for watercolor. If you don't use good quality watercolor, not always you get nice results. But I think that they behave very well. I mixed a lot of colors and they behaved perfectly well. They didn't get muddy. I wanted to have some warmth, so I used burnt umber just to bring out the warmth of the clouds. And then I mixed different shades of green, and I think it all came out quite easy. So the color behaves very, very well. It's very easy to use. You have an incredible choice of colors. So the advanced swatching, as I call it, was really, it passed. Very, very good colors. I'm really impressed for such a price. And we go back to our colors now. It's a day after. So they're completely dry. The drying shift was not huge, it was very good. They're still very vibrant, they're very good. They are really 52 colors. If you take away the gold and silver, it's 52. You see there are some colors that are very, very similar. It's like the purples here. These two orange, they use different pigments, but they are similar. But overall, great set. Not just for beginners. I think this is a good set to have for anybody, for instance, on the go, because it's very portable. And the box is really nice. You have a built-in palette, the lid. This price, I do prefer very much this one to Meiliang, that I have revised in the past. Meiliang has some weird earth tones and uses too many pigments. Here there are many convenience color premix, but they usually have 2 pigments, rarely 3. And in any case, you have many single pigments, because out of these 52 colors, more than half, 30 colors are single pigments, which is great. And that's it. I'll put the link for these colors in the info box. And thanks a lot for having watched this video with me. Of course, I'm waiting for your comments. Probably you have some other Meiliang, or maybe you have this set. Let me know what you think of Meiliang. I think it's great student grade, really great student grade. I wish I had such a student grade when I started out. And have fun sketching. Sketch as much as you can. And happy painting. Ciao from Elisabetta. Ciao.